Saludos Hispanoamérica, soy Víctor X, bienvenidos a 35 milímetros, el movie show que cada semana les pone el día con respecto a la producción cinematográfica. Hoy les tenemos información acerca de 3 Days to Kill, lo nuevo de Kevin Costner, y también tendremos imágenes exclusivas acerca de la última filmación de Paul Walker, Hours. Disfruten.
5 minutes from now, this team will save thousands of lives.
Ethan Renner está decidido a renunciar a su peligrosa vida como espía internacional para construir una nueva relación con su esposa e hija, de las que ha estado distanciado para evitar que ellas corran peligro.
Under no circumstances does this briefcase leave the area, or it's war.
He's on his way.
Good or bad, when you work for the agency,
all teams in position.
It becomes your whole life. There was just a little sense of humor to it that I liked right away, just even thinking about taking the day off, even though it was a big thing was about to happen. Of course he wouldn't, but his sense of humor is alive, almost a gallows humor, if you would. So I appreciated that right off the top. Trying to patch up his home life and then re-entering his professional life, he kind of does between the raindrops. He tries to do it, and it creates some kind of intense moments and some very humorous ones.
You're sick, Ethan, but I could offer you an experimental drug that might just give you your life back. I could tell this story, and it would be protected because of the team around me. Luc Besson has a long history of not apologizing for strong women, and McG, I mean, need I say it, what I like about McG's female characters is they kick ass, they make no apologies for their sexuality, but they're not defined by it, and that's Vivi. So considering this team, I knew that what I wanted to bring out in Vivi would be protected. I knew the strength wouldn't be compromised. I knew that I could create that character that is unapologetic about how strong she is. She's not limited to or bound by her sexuality. I loved the suspended reality that she gets to exist in above everyone else. There's so much freedom and liberty in playing a character like that. So much. There was so much I was attracted to in Vivi.
So I buy back my life. I hate killing for you.
That's the job. You have 3 days to kill.
Haley Seinfeld interpreta el papel de Zoe, la hija adolescente de Ethan.
Oh,
Are you coming to the pre-party tomorrow?
well, I am if you're asking.
It's on Hugh's father's rooftop. And you know Hugh comes from a really cultured family.
Yeah.
The film has so many different elements. I mean, from the genre to where we're shooting and just everything, like you said. I would say it's definitely has some, you know, exciting thriller elements, but it's also it has this sort of dark comedy twist on it, I feel like. But it all works. It all works. I think that we have such an incredible team here, and we've been able to take an amazing script and really, really play with it.
Cristina Renner es la esposa del peligroso espía y debe ausentarse de la ciudad mientras le encarga de velar por su hija.
It's very easy to relate to this character, you know. I have a family like everyone else, and it's a very moving way of describing the family and the kinds of indelible bonds that are between people, whether you're together or not. Raising a child on your own, I know how to do that, and I also know how hard it is. And I'm very happy that the film honors that's what she's done. I also think that it's beautiful to see how my daughter gets the chance to actually have a dad. I think having a dad is probably the most important thing next to having a mom.
Bread, vegetable, not too spicy.
Vegetarian, not too spicy.
Okay, I know what to tell her.
Sweetie, it just so happens I'm in a meeting here with the real live Italian. His mama has a great recipe He wants to give it to you. His name's Guido. Why don't you say hello to my daughter?
Hello, I am Guido.
I was initially attracted to this picture because it was written by Luc Besson, and I'm a huge fan of The Professional. It was just a big movie for me when I was a young, aspiring filmmaker. I just loved Gary Oldman in that picture, Natalie Portman. It was such a special movie, so that was interesting. Then I started to hear that Kevin Costner was circling, playing the lead role. I thought, well, that'd be fun to challenge myself with an Academy Award-winning director in an acting capacity. So I got to talking to Kevin, and we worked the material a little bit, and it seemed natural and like a big challenge to try to synthesize humor, action, and heart. And those things are very often in collision with one another. And I think in this picture, if we've done our job properly, they complement one another. So hopefully that's the defining characteristic of the film, that it's a dimensionalized movie-going experience.
En minutos, la última película protagonizada por Paul Walker y Genesis Rodríguez, Hours. Pero antes, díganos, ¿dónde creen que está el error en esta escena?
I didn't take anything. I don't believe it.
Enseguida regresamos.